guess I'll go in and make sure that they're all well rested.
Will you attack the new king?
Quite weak. So you toss a rope down?
Yeah.
He begins climbing with lightning speed. The rope.
Weak.
He doesn't appear to be weak. He comes up
Sign you.
and he looks around. You... no scales.
But we freed you.
Yes, we had a deal.
Uh-huh.
We were brothers in bondage.
You want skull?
We want to kill the king.
Ah. Yes. Wait. I king.
The old king.
No. The king who imprisoned you in here.
We went to kill
The new
false
king.
Ah.
Usurper.
Do you have
Yes.
people loyal to you?
What?
Do you have anyone loyal to you?
You?
Anyone else?
No.
It wasn't a very good king.
What were the circumstances around the usurping?
I... not allow them to drink enough.
Oh, that's it?
It's a dry place. Do
We
you
don't
wish the false king and all of his followers death
Yes.
or capture?
King strong. Shaman more strong.
Shaman. Tell us about the shaman.
Shaman have many curses. You can use skull to trap mines.
Oh, damn.
You know this place better than we do. If we are to mount a defense or attack, what are the best choke points? What are the best strategies?
If we could get to throne, sit in throne, great power.
Is he talking about the original throne?
Mhm.
Well, how about we just do that?
Have you ever sat in the throne before?
Aye, great power.
Who set up the skeleton that sits in it currently?
Skeleton?
There's currently a skeleton sitting in it with a crown. On the throne.
Mm-mm. Empty chair.
Not empty chair. Our rat just saw it.
Been in hole long time. Was empty chair.
Was it a human skeleton?
Yes.
Okay. I'm guessing it's probably like the sigils on the statue and stuff like that, where you have to have like a minimum amount of some attribute to gain it, and he was not worthy, is what I'm guessing.
He said he's sat on it before, and then it gives him great power.
What kind
Yeah.
of skeleton was it?
On the throne?
Yeah.
A human.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the barbarian king.
Is that going to be stronger or weaker than a shaman lizard folk?
I'm gonna say weaker, because the shaman also has 10 guys and a king. I don't want to try to be taking out minions while I'm dodging spells and
I
curses.
mean, we could go down to the armory to armor us with either weapons, armor, and we can give him stuff as well.
Still has his trident.
I don't know if there's really a safe way to get down there without going through the lizards. The only other
We could
way
just go through.
Well,
is
yeah.
going by the skull, which may require a wisdom saving throw, maybe. Otherwise, it might do something.
Could we get them to chase us into that, and then they all have to make those checks as well?
Maybe.
And then whatever
Maybe you can-
comes out of that has two things that it has to deal with, or two factions it has to deal with while we
Maybe
fight.
someone can ask the lizard dude here if he knows why the stones glow.
Yeah, I thought I had asked and or whatever, but
That's why things were slimy.
yeah.
Skull?
Yes, skull.
Skull gives shaman power.
Okay. Is it the source of his power?
Ah.
What could take the power away?
Would taking the rubies out of the skull,
Mirror? We worship Skull. No destroy. Skull give power. Make strong.
but also gives power to your enemies.
Aye. But we'd never try break.
If we broke it, like, we need to take this thing back and throw it in this pit, right? Would that count if it was in pieces?
I don't know. We could just go in there, take it, go back, throw it in the thing, come back later.
Will it fit through this channel? The man-sized hole?
Mhm.
The skull will?
Mhm.
Okay. We could try to do that. We're all going to have to do the wisdom saves, and I don't know if one of us fails, are we going to be in control by the shaman guy? Like, is that an automatic connection, or does he just use that as a way to control his
Or we
followers?
just go in with the king and attempt to take out the fake king and his minions.
If we're going to go after the king and the shaman and the minions, we should try to do that at full strength. Where if we go after the skull, some of us might be weakened or controlled. There's a chance.
Yeah, it's like if we go after them, we leave the skull there.
Yeah.
If we go and get the skull, then we leave them there. We take the skull back.
I would say maybe try to get the skull, and maybe come back with like
Gut spiller.
gut
We
spiller.
said the skull would help people.
We also still have Resplendent with us too.
The skull, you said we can use that maybe as a weapon. Control people's minds. Is that what you said?
Well, that's what
Shaman.
the shaman
Shaman
uses.
uses it
Oh.
and controls people's minds.
So I don't think we could go like with the skull and control them.
At the very least, I couldn't, because I don't know any of that stuff.
I mean, I have a higher wisdom. Perhaps I can like take an attempt to go or something.
We just like stay away.
Maybe.
We like rig up some kind of pulley system so that you go down as a rat and
Well, I should be able to go down now without being a rat.
okay.
I think an attempt.
Well, yeah, with the needles and everything gone. So we set up all the rigging and everything, and then you go down and
get this
tie the
skull
rope
on.
and everything to it, and then we pull it up and like
Well, there's a ladder.
get out of the way.
I don't think we need a rigging or anything. I think there's a ladder to climb up, right? Up the manhole shaft, or whatever, or no?
No.
There's not? Okay. So yeah, then I guess we can set up something like that. Then
And then we all get out of the way and let you take the skull through. Is that the
I
plan?
can try to, yeah. I mean, it turned off last time I was in there. I don't know how often it does whatever it is it does.
Yeah.
Or
It
how
was
works.
it was doing the heartbeat thing when you came in, right?
glows, and then it stopped glowing.
Okay. So maybe I don't know, should we go down one at a time so that we don't have to worry about it? Is it like a proximity thing like when we lock eyes with it?
Mm.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, it wasn't affecting anything until I went into the room.
Mm-hmm.
You have the best wisdom of
I
us
have
all.
a 19 wisdom.
I mean, I have 9 wisdom, so I probably just shouldn't go in. But I'll be there with the rope to pull on the skull. If you want to go down there, do the check. If something terrible happens, we can get you back out of there, or we can all come down, you know. But
I also have a high, well, fairly high, higher than
No.
Torque.
Yeah.
Higher than 9.
Higher than 9.
I have a
but-
12.
So you're going down
So we
to
could try
grab
to
the
assist.
skull, and you're gonna put it on the rope, and they're gonna pull it up.
Yep.
That's the
I
plan.
guess the
Get
plan,
the
right?
crystal skull.
Are you pulling me up or pulling the skull?
I think we should pull the skull up.
Can you hold the skull
Well,
by yourself?
I don't know.
You can't. They can't both fit through the hole.
Yeah.
So you'd have to do one at a time. And
I mean, we have more than one rope, right?
I mean, you could tie it on it, climb up the rope, and then
Yeah.
pull it up
And then pull the rope.
if you wanted
Can I
to.
ride on the skull?
Probably.
I say that's the best plan we got. Let's do it,
And you're
Okay.
all pulling on the rope.
including our
I-
king.
people with lower wisdom might want to stay back.
Okay, I will not pull on the rope.
But our lower wisdom or our highest strength.
I
You
have a
got,
plus
you got
2
the
strength.
He looks strong.
Yeah.
Thane has a plus 3 strength.
Yeah. The king will help.
Okay, so I'm just not going to be pulling on it.
All right. So the king lifts it. The eyes flash. The king doesn't appear to be affected.
Okay.
Vulcan, you need to roll wisdom saving throw.
Alrighty. Natural 20?
Okay. You seem to be unaffected.
So me going back to it didn't do anything either?
Nope.
Okay.
Didn't you? And when a Thane locks eyes, it does nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
Because he's.
Because I win those anyways, right?
Are they feeling
I'm going-
something when they lock eyes
I'm going-
at all?
I'm going to take...
They feel like it's trying to pry into their mind.
I'm going to take my cloak and wrap it. And,
I'm just
cloak,
not going to look at it until I see it's safe.
Okay, you do so.
and wrap it up so that hopefully it can't see anything. Maybe that's how it works, because it's
Eyes.
I would just also just not look at it for the first as much
We
as I
should
can.
put it on your back. That way you never look at it.
How big is this? It's fairly big.
It's like.
Yeah, it's like if you were in a fetal position, it's that big.
Okay. Well, should we get it out of here?
We should.
And
The rubies are huge.
toss it into the maw and then come back for the other stuff?
I would say, yeah, we should do that.
All right. Well, let's attempt that then, I guess, for now.
As we're doing, I talked to the king. Like, you have any allies outside of this place?
You said just us.
Hold on, outside of this place.
Other tribes used to be enemies, but now these enemies.
You say we could take the skull. He's free to go and try to find it, and we meet back up and raid the place with friendly lizard folks. I guess.
But I want all the treasure.
Well, we take our choice of the treasure.
Well, getting rid of the skull, we might be able to more easily take on the shaman and
Sure,
stuff,
yeah.
and we'll be at full. I'll have all my
Yeah.
spells back, hopefully, and all my
yeah,
stuff.
I'll have my spells back
But
as
I mean,
well.
if we had like 4 or 5 extra lizard folk on our side, that wouldn't be too bad.
Yeah,
either.
but then that gives more of the king maybe turning on us when we're weak because we've been battling something else, rather than just him.
I think we should just go back for like Gutspiller and some of the willing people.
Well, they're already working on the mining thing,
Yeah.
but we need to take it all the way back to the castle. I think we should do that. If we destroy that, hopefully it destroys maybe the shaman's power. That's the source of his power. Seals up that maw, and then we can come back and grab all the barbarian druidic things that are here and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you take the skull out. I assume you're taking your familiar with you, so the
Yes.
drumming stops. You are able to make your way back up to the top with no issues and out.
I tell Thane to grab the drum.
Okay.
No more drumming.
Take that drum. That way they don't have it. They gotta make a new one.
Throw it off the mountain.
Yeah.
It's gonna fuck up their economy.
Yeah.
All right.
They don't have a lot of drums, you know?
And you start running off.
Yeah, I think we should journey back towards the castle.
With the skull.
You do so.
We tell Delog or whatever his name is that he can journey with us if he wants, I suppose.
Dog, yeah. Okay.
We'll have to return later.
I think I go.
Okay. With us?
No.
Oh.
To one of the other tribes.
Hmm.
Try to win leadership back.
Hmm.
You wish to come back here and make this your kingdom again.
Aye.
Strong Delog.
Remember us. We.
We helped.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. He goes out and touches. Ah, real.
Real friends. Yes.
Aye. Real.
I trust a lot.
Farewell. Farewell, Delog.
He darts off.
I trust in his self-interest.
I hesitate because I was going to offer him a drink and farewell, but then I realized he didn't like the other guys drinking, so I don't do anything.
I'm not drinking too much.
You
All right.
could be a dry king.
Let's journey back towards the castle then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do we want to stop by Stygot's lair, see how the progress is going?
Yeah.
I want to talk to...
I don't want to. I don't
Yeah,
want to risk the
with the
skull doing anything, because I
Okay.
don't know exactly how it operates.
covered, is it? Okay.
I'm hoping that's how it operates,
Yeah.
is the covered. So I don't want to
Okay.
risk Gutspiller going crazy or
So do
something.
we want to, like,
Do we
go
wanna
in...
I don't know if we
Gutspiller?
can take Gutspiller.
I don't want to do that. I mean, we can stop on the way back through if we want.
Yeah.
I don't know
I
if we
would say
want
that's better.
Gutspiller there when we throw it in the maw.
I mean, you guys can go. I can try to stay back, I guess, if we want. I'll keep the
Skull
keep it
hidden.
away from everybody.
And then we just tell him what's going on and what we're planning on doing and
Sure, we can do that.
see what input he has. Sounds good.
Okay. That sounds good to me.
So we'll head towards Stygot's old lair. And as we get close and I see it was in range, I'm going to stop and stay along the cliffside, the rock wall,
Okay.
or whatever, and you guys can go ahead.
All right.
All right. You arrive.
Yes, I greet Gutspiller and Torgo.
Ah.
Hey! Tell them what's happened so far, and that we have the skull and we're ready to finish this.
Oh. I should come.
I believe so, Professor. How's
Hopefully-
progress been here?
Well, you can see. It looks like they are most of the way through it.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
They should finish by the end of the day.
All right.
Awesome.
All right. Well, we want to finish this business and be done with this.
You left. They're still Lizard King. Do you think they're chasing you?
I mean, they made it quite apparent when they were chasing us last time. That hasn't happened yet. We've been moving a little slower with the skull and not running all out. There's been no indication of.
Okay. Well,
We stole the skull out of the treasure chamber, unbeknownst to the remaining lizard folk, with the exception of the previous king.
all right. Well, let's go. Maybe we get to fight a demon. It's been a while.
All right, yeah, we go, and I guess you keep a safe distance. We probably go ahead and make sure anybody that is coming and reaches at the castle walls or whatever, safe distance away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you arrive and you begin to take it near the mall.
Mm-hmm. This is it.
Should we rest or anything first?
Maybe.
Can we long rest with the skull? Like, I'll lock it in a trunk,
Should we?
and I'll trance on top of the trunk.
I'd like to get my... I have one rage left, so if we do get in a battle, I'm good with one.
I mean, I have an animal form and level 1 spells, so I mean, I have some stuff.
Do you have any spells left, Shane?
I have one.
I have one.
All right, and we have Gutspiller, so all right, let's throw it in.
And we have Resplendent.
The whole thing. You're not taking the ruby eyes.
I mean,
Kind of want.
what does Gutspiller say? Because that's definitely something that we would talk about.
Do we have any?
Why don't we ask the old Lizard King?
He's gone.
Well,
He's
he
gone.
didn't want to break it.
He knows
anyway.
nothing of it.
He worshipped it. Professor Cuspiller, these
Aye.
rubies that were added,
Mhm.
were they added, or is this part of the demonic skull?
Well, looks like they were added, but depending on how long they've been there, they could be tainted.
It wouldn't be worth it to try to keep any value from them.
Would be risky.
How risky?
I wouldn't risk a bet on this.
Thing, perhaps you can investigate this with your paladin training.
Detect evil. I think you have a spell for detect evil.
I do.
This is
Detect
last-
evil
this is
indeed.
last spell slot.
Okay. Okay. I will use my last spell slot
Okay.
before we throw this thing in there. Detect evil and good. For the duration, you know if there's an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead within 30 feet of you, as well as where the creature is located. Similarly, you know there's a place or object within 30 feet of you that has been magically consecrated or desecrated. The spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone.
The rubies are evil.
Yeah, I'd say we throw
So
him.
the rubies are evil, the skull's evil, everything's evil.
Alright.
Yep.
Let's be done with this business.
Will it grant him? It won't grant him more power or anything like that.
We can still sell him something.
You hear a horrible screeching noise, like a soul being ripped in half. Tremors sweep the area, building to a dramatic earthquake. The sacrificial platform falls into the mall.
Good thing we weren't standing on that.
The rock walls of the mall collapse.
Move
We,
back.
we got
move back.
everybody out, right?
Back up.
Make reflex saves.
Shane still does the slit save.
Well, no,
Right?
he's too far away now.
It's been too. No, it's been too long.
Oh, it's been too long.
Yeah, it only had like an hour or two or something like that.
Some number of hours.
It's
I thought
definitely
it was a
been
day,
past.
'cause
I think it was
mine's
like
5
3
days.
hours.
No, you gave more. You gave more for your food.
Yeah.
Plus
11.
Dexterity. 13.
Wait, there's reflex.
Where's that at? What do you add to
It's a
that?
dexterity.
Upper left.
Alright. 11.
Dex save.
9.
Okay.
12.
So Thane is the only one that has to worry. So the walls begin to fall in, immediately filling it with a crashing wave of water from the surrounding swamp. Anyone caught in the collapse takes...
I pull out a thorn whip to grab Thane to help him make sure he doesn't fall in.
Roll an attack.
6.
That's not enough.
Oh man.
But he's not going to take much.
He's not going to fall in, right?
No, he's not
Okay.
falling in.
Okay.
You just want to spit on him some more, Rick.
You take 15 points of damage as you sort of fall and then climb your way back up.
Okay.
For reference, not much to me is under 10.
Well, for falling damage, that's not much.
You lose half your health. Not much.
So,
Imagine every time I fell, I lost half my lifespan. You know what I mean?
Doesn't have your lifespan.
Good.
so every single building and tower in the camp collapses. As the tremors settle, the oppressive mists lift, revealing a scene of awful destruction. The buildings and the walls of the forge have all collapsed. The air is filled with the cries of if there were any wounded and dying, but there aren't. The mall itself is no more. In its place is simply another muddy bog, deeper than its cousins perhaps, but never again the source of blighted corruption.
All
Against
right.
impossible odds, you and your companions have carried the battle. With weary bodies, but triumphant hearts, you regroup, seeing to the wounded and taking stock of the day.
All right.
Well, we finished
We
that
did it.
then. That's good.
We stopped it.
Let's head back towards Stygoth's lair then, and maybe we can just set up camp and rest in a big group. That way, if any lizard folk are coming to them or anything, won't be so bad.
Set out like.
Because they said they'd be done
Watchers.
mining in like the end of the
Yeah.
day, right?
Yep.
So if it took us a little bit here, we do that. It's done. We'll take a little bit to get back there.
No, professors, surely we get extra credit for that one.
Indeed. I'm disappointed though. No demon.
No demon.
Damn it.
Perhaps next time.
Yes, next time. But we have to go kill these lizards, right?
Indeed.
Yes.
That's where we do a long rest.
Will you be joining?
Yes. My blade has been far too clean, far too long.
Very well.
I'm excited.
Usually he just stands there.
Yep. All right. So let's head back to the lair. Maybe there we can. I'm assuming there's some kind of camp that's been set up.
We should be able to set up camp there.
We can rest.
Probably rest there and go about it that way. So let's do that.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, you can sleep there easily enough. They have opened it, so the dragon's
I haven't had a
horde.
peaceful sleep in
Yeah.
days worth of campaigning.
So the dragon's horde is there.
Okay. Has anything new been found in terms of weapons, armor,
Let's look.
anything? With the rest, we go back up to full HP.
Full HP and plus half of your hit die.
Yep.
Okay,
half
so I
level
go,
of your hit die, rather.
so if I'm at 2 hit die out of 4, I go back up to 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you're at 1 hit die, you go up to 3.
All right, so there are a total of, and you're splitting this with them as well,
Yeah.
14,500 silver pieces, 3,200 gold pieces, 16 sapphire, worth 20 gold apiece, 11 emeralds, worth 30 gold apiece,
Okay.
5 rubies, worth 75 gold apiece. That's it.
How were we splitting these? I forget. You guys remember?
I think they were dividing a share amongst themselves.
Yeah. I forget the percentage.
I think they were getting
Got Speller get some?
I think they were getting 15%, and then they were dividing that amongst themselves. It was like 15 or 20%.
Not Torgo. Lug was the leader of the slaves.
Lug.
Lug.
I think it was 5%.
Was it 5?
How
This
much
one's good.
gold is silver
Deal.
worth?
It's.
It's 100.
100 silver
Isn't it?
equals a gold.
I thought it was
Thank-
10 to 1.
Is that what you're saying?
Might be 10 to 1. 10 silver to a gold.
Okay, so figure out how much 14,500 silver is in gold, I guess.
1,400.
Divide
By 10.
Yeah, just move the decimal point.
Just, put the common one over.
14,500, so it would be
1,500.
1,450. Yeah.
Oh. Put a whole bunch of money in those statues. Maybe we can get, like, skill throws for life. Saving throws for life.
So it's a total of 5,675 gold is everything.
Including the
gold metric.
gems and everything.
Everything, yeah.
So what's 5% of that? Now that doesn't include the value of the magical items.
They
No.
don't know they were there, though.
That's true.
But we did come
If
back.
you want to lie to them.
Well, I mean, we told them whatever was in there. Those weren't in
We're
there.
missing.
Yeah, they were getting paid for retrieving.
We don't know what
was
used to be in there before we were in there. We can't count those too, Rick.
So 5% of that is 283.75.
That's hardly any.
That's hardly any. You guys take this and live.
Well, we did free them as well, right?
So that leaves us with 5,391.25. So we want.
So it's like a
do we divide that by
little over
4?
1,000 apiece.
1,347 is what we would each get.
Rick?
1,400 what?
1,437.
13. So 1,347.
Oh,
Gold pieces.
1,347.
Just fuck this school and just retire.
As
Pretty substantial.
putting that skull in the ravine levels you up.
Hey, we're level 5. This is what the music that happens when I happen. All right, so what happens at level 5? Some good things happen for Shane.
Oh, some great things happened for me.
I suppose we can let the miners go because there's no place back that they can go. They might as well go somewhere.
Yeah, they
Right.
get their share and they are free to go where they want.
But I'm keeping that horse.
Free.
Remember that horse?
Yeah.
I want that
Let's
horse.
fucking
The
ride
Black
in.
Steed.
Black Steed.
Let's ride the horse into this place.
Anything else before you head back in?
Rezzy, before we head home, we have to take care of some lizard folk.
Okay.
Very well. Make sure you're still good.
Yeah, sounds good.
Have you eaten?
Yeah.
All right.
So, gonna go knock some heads?
Yes, sir. Very curious to see what happened to that warlock lizard folk. If he derived its power from the skull.
I
What's
believe
he
he's a
at now?
shaman, Tor.
Shaman. They're all the same.
Well, he's a warlock.
Show it!
How about you?
Lead the way, boys.
Well, we should know the way very well by now.
Yep.
It was right over there.
Any evidence that we were followed the second time as we're going?
You see no such evidence. You get there and see, unlike before, your last revisit, posts have not been reposted. In fact, you see no one, no living thing, until you get to down below.
Okay.
Tie my horse up.
Any sign
outside.
of the former king?
You don't hear the drummer. You get to the faux
No
throne
drum.
room and you see it empty.
The old throne room?
Yeah. As you continue lower, you do begin to hear some chanting coming from the ancient throne room.
Can we check out the
Armory.
the place the skull was in? Can we look in there and make sure?
There's a big
There's like a vault.
Yeah, it was the treasure trove.
Let's look in there. We didn't actually get to explore
No, we did not.
everything
No.
that could
There
have
was
been in
just a
it.
bunch of shit all over
I
it.
was a rat. Things are dirty and old.
Needles.
Someone have the map?
I gave it back to you, I believe.
Yep, I have the map. The vault once housed a wealth of a Dark Age warlord, but much of that treasure had been destroyed by the passage of time. Items prone to rot or rust, such as wooden chariots, cloaks, mundane armors, weapons, boots, tapestries, clay vessels, vellum manuscripts, and the like have all crumbled or tear at the touch.
Dang.
The following items have survived.
Okay.
There is a flail. You see a suit of fur tufted hide armor and a longbow.
Okay.
That is huge. It's like the Rock's longbow.
Scorpion King?
Yeah, from the Scorpion King.
The rocks.
Man, that was great. I love that movie.
So those all appear to be magical in some way. And that's it.
What's a magic longbow?
I am interested in the longbow.
Okay.
Do you use a bow?
I am proficient in a longbow.
You should use the bow.
So the bow is a +2 mighty longbow.
This is like a D12.
So the +2 doesn't really matter because it's kind of overwritten, I guess, in a way. No, okay, I see how it works. So in order to pull it, you have to make a strength check of 21 or higher in order to fire the bow.
Whoa.
Okay, well, I don't believe I'll be able to use this bow,
ridiculous.
fellas.
You might be able
Just
to.
what's the damage it costs?
But if you are able to do it, then you attack with it. It's a +2 to hit and a +4 to damage.
Jeez.
Over your normal
And
attack and damage.
What's the damage roll?
Of a longbow, I think it's a D8.
how do you get up to
I don't
21?
Don't
strength?
believe I can handle this one. Maybe too much for me.
So you like, and the string squeaks, or
Perhaps Volcom and I could use it together in tandem.
we should lay down on our backs and pull it with our feet.
I feel like whenever you shoot
A
like
longbow does a D8. So it would do a D8.
+4.
Well, no. So whatever your strength is. So like it would be a D8 +4
Plus
damage
another.
plus another 4.
Oh, mine's +0. So, nothing. I figured it would be dexterity, as most bows are.
So, yeah,
I will not be using the bow.
Calvin, you have a flail, right?
I have a
you already-
Morning Star.
Is it magic?
It's
It's a +1.
yes, it is.
Okay,
It is
alright. I
magic.
didn't know if you wanted to compare a magic to not, but
Um,
in terms of the suit, the fur suit, hide armor. What armor did we decide I was already wearing now? That was hide armor, right?
You were wearing hide, I think. So this armor would give you
Dang, you went right to it.
14 plus your dex modifier.
Which is nothing.
Okay. Plus 2 more for your shield.
So it is still be 16.
Yes. But
But would I lose my half damage of lightning because I have the armor resistance?
you would gain cold resistance.
I have leather armor. Is that different from hide?
It's lower.
Leather is lower.
There's
or-
leather, studded leather, and then hide, and then other stuff.
So he would benefit from having it
As long as you can wear it.
if he can
You
wear
have
it.
to look for proficiencies under Warlock.
Wouldn't really change
Think
much
the
other than
leather's
if I took it, I could have cold rather than lightning. But I'm looking out for the brother of that lightning throwing guy, so I might keep my lightning for now.
Okay.
Probably not a bad idea.
Yeah. I think it'd be cool to like teach myself like how to make weapons or something,
Can't wear it.
Medium.
like a smith.
You can't wear medium.
We'll become a buff.
I suppose I will take
Hey,
it then.
become a buff.
I'm the only one that can benefit from it then. So it's just
What?
it's a
George,
+1 from the leather, right?
Plus
Yeah.
plus 2 from hide.
Do what? I currently am wearing leather. So it's what is it?
It's 2 better than hide.
2 better than hide
So it's hide +2.
Yep.
Okay.
plus my dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. So you.
So it's a +3 for me then. Is that right?
Huh?
Because I'm wearing leather, which is 11 plus my dex.
Hide is 12. So 12 plus 2 is 14.
Plus
4 is... But it's only a max.
Max of 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So 12
So 16
plus 2
total.
plus 2 is 16.
Without a shield.
Okay. So it's still a +1 then. So sure.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
would be.
And I get cold resistance.
Add it, man, and cold resistance. That's pretty cool.
It's real nice.
I mean, Calvin, what's your armor class right now?
14.
Maybe it's better to give it to Calvin.
I can't wear it.
Can't wear
Okay,
it.
never mind then.
I was. That's what I was checking.
Yeah. All right. So the armor, the flail, and the longbow. Do we even want the longbow? Can we sell these things for later? They're magic items. They gotta be expensive.
You can
right?
sell them. You can disenchant them.
Disenchant them?
Yeah, to like break them down into magical ingredients
Oh, okay.
to make another weapon or armor later.
Okay, but those are the 3 things that we saw that were,
And the flail. Yep.
value / okay.
Hide, flail.
So the
and
flail is
long-
+1 to hit, but it also has a 10-foot reach. So
Oh, wow.
when you go to do it and attack with it, the chain extends.
Calvin, you like that better
It
than
comes
your
back.
current one?
I do. It's the same
damage, but it can
damage
reach.
as a Morningstar, right?
I
D8.
think so.
Yeah, dude, fucking do that,
Where's-
and then you can stay back a little bit, too.
It's just after the armor.
You have like a scorpion.
So it's the same reach as the glaives and the spears.
Flail.
Yeah.
Morningstar, D8 bludgeoning instead of.
Morningstar is a D8 piercing.
So I have a Morningstar.
It's magic.
You,
I don't need it.
it's not as good as your greatsword, but you could use it one-handed.
Professor, there's this longbow over here. Perhaps you could use it.
Ah, perhaps you could use it.
Aye. He makes a much larger arm and hand. Pulls
Nice.
it back.
Oh, it's so
Easily.
cool. God, I'm so jealous of his power.
That's so fucking cool.
All right, yeah, I'm so excited to get into this battle. I want to see him go all out.
All right, so you heading straight to the throne room then?
We journeyed through the cave, I think that they were in, right?
Yeah.
We have to go through that, so there's nothing there.
There's no sign of life.
All right, I suppose we go, yeah.
They've all moved
All right.
into this final room.
The throne room is down this way.
Let's go.
All right, so there's a picture.
The thing, prepare your radiant damage.
Yeah,
But not on the lizard folk.
So, a mighty throne room looms before you in the darkness. Across the mighty hall, a dour granite throne sits atop a low dais. Atop the throne is a crowned skeleton reigning from beyond the grave, a mighty obsidian greatsword at its side. The floor of the hall is filled with brackish water, and crude stone dragons are carved into the high ceiling at each of the cardinal directions, their maws thrown wide in exultation. So, are you guys bursting in?
What'd you say about water?
There's brackish
There's
water.
3 feet of water.
Like
All
along
over the room.
whole room?
Yep, except for the dais.
Well, that's not great.
Or it's great, and we can use some kind of electricity power.
It's covered in black algae.
Anybody have electric power?
I mean, I have Witch Bolt. I don't know if that works.
Does it conduct?
I mean,
They're all standing in the water.
does that work?
It might. Are you entering the room?
Not first.
Professor, we'd like to see what a real warrior, how he handles this thing. Would you lead us into battle this time?
Ah!
I want to see what he does.
We're going in.
So, as they're aware of your presence, you see they stop chanting and look at you.
Uh-huh.
The Lizard King, who is on the throne, reaches and grabs the great sword.
The obsidian sword.
As he does so, his entire body glows with impossible radiance. He begins to levitate 10 feet up into the air. Throws his arms wide.
Hell of a sword.
Yep.
So his entire body is covered in this light, and there's like lightning coursing throughout his entire body. It looks like his body is barely able to contain this power.
Gotcha.
Roll initiative.
Alrighty. 9.
8.
17.
2.
Is that with your plus?
It never happened, but if this thing ever landed like on the edge, it should be like 50. You know? If somehow landed like that.
If it just lands and stays like
Yeah. No move! 50! Plus 2!
Alright, Allure. Oh, and guts.
Okay, so where are we in the room yet? Are we outside the room?
I assume that you are at the base of the stairs, which the stairs are like here.
Okay. And is there water? Is there not water?
There's no. Once you get to the bottom of the stairs, once you get to here, there's water.
Okay.
So Torque is in the front line.
Ah.
Zane. Bulk coming up the rear.
yes. Yes.
As long as no one's in the water, I'll use lightning bolt.
Yay.
Lightning bolt!
So-
Lightning bolt!
I imagine it could work with conduction. So if I aim at people, would it essentially go into the water and throughout, or should I aim at the water?
So if you aim at a person, we'll say it becomes like an area blast.
Okay. Well, this works 5 feet wide, 100 feet long, and a blast in front of me.
Yeah.
So it goes out a good way.
Wow.
So, whoever you target, from them, we'll say a 15 feet radius,
All right, chain attack.
as long as they're in the water.
Oh, okay. It's a lightning bolt. I was like, what happened?
Let's shoot it along here.
Yeah.
Because it works 100 feet, so if it goes 15 feet.
Yeah. You should be both good. Those three guys, and then like maybe
So
those three, and
it's
maybe that.
5 foot.
A stroke of lightning
Radius?
forming 100 feet long
A line.
and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose, each creature in line.
Like a Kamehameha.
Yeah.
But
And
lightning.
then, because they're on water, it's going to spread out 15 feet from there.
Whichever it touches, like if it goes through these two spaces, it
Okay.
touches this
So
guy.
if you get this
then
guy, it'll hit this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy. So you hit all of them.
Well, it should definitely hit them because it's going to go through them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then,
And
yeah,
then 5, 10, 15.
let's do that then. So I'm going to shoot
So
through
I
that.
can make a save, right?
You have to make a dexterity saving throw
For all of them.
for each one.
Alright, we'll just get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 is the dex.
Yeah.
17, 5.
Does my spell save go up
It should.
from my
Because it's your
from my
proficiency.
proficiency bonus? Or no?
Mine did.
I think so.
Okay, and it should be a...
The chains then does too, then, right?
Yep.
Your spell slot save.
Your spell save.
Yeah, because it's based on my spell attack bonus, right? Which is
So that should be a what?
7.
A 15, and that should
So
be a plus.
what am I going against?
I think it's 15.
Those 3
Ooh.
fail.
Or is it plus 11? Wisdom plus 11. No, wait, that's not enough. Yeah, so I guess it's 15.
Those 3 fail.
All right.
With the
Okay.
dice.
6. Can I borrow some of these?
Borrow
7. That's it.
Just 7.
I see. No, anymore.
Okay. Put that metal one in there and mix them up.
Alright, so 4, 8, oh, there's 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 22 damage.
So these guys die.
Oh, man. Jeez, Aaron, that was a hell of a
And
strike.
then all the ones that missed
Take
take
half.
11.
Yep. Okay. They're all bloody.
Yeah, that was a hell of
Yeah, hell yeah.
That was a guest brother.
a...
We need him for the dice up there.
Alright, that's one of my spell slots.
Yep.
I'm not gonna enter the water. That guy's glowing electricity.
The lizards are next.
How big is this room?
It's tall.
Very tall?
Yeah. Turn.
I was thinking like swimming or something. Yeah, I was thinking about spiders. I think I was spidering. What? And then I crawl up the wall.
Such a bitch move.
Wait for them to come in at us.
Alright, Torque, you get a javelin. It hits. 5 points of piercing. Gut Spiller gets hit. Takes 5 points of piercing. Gut Spiller again. Misses. Torque. Misses. Misses. Misses.
So we clear these guys out, and then we gotta fight the actual bosses.
Well, yeah, there's those
Alright.
3.
The shaman jumps off here. In midair, turns into a crocodile.
That's why there's water.
But I can do that.
You can do it too. Be like
I can turn
Moses and Aaron doing the same thing with the magicians.
I can turn into a croc.
with the staffs.
Like, we can do that too. Ah.
Gut Spiller. Gut Spiller moves in. And he's gonna shoot the bow.
Ooh, sweet. I want to see that thing in action.
Yeah, I want to see it pass through.
Alright.
The shaft until the sunlight comes out. Where it hits.
Yeah.
Alright, he succeeds. He's gonna shoot the one in front of him. For the first one, anyway.
Oh, he gets multiple attacks.
I think he can make like energy arrows,
D8s.
like out
From
of
his body?
out of his like body.
I don't know. I
Well,
think it needs to be
as long as it doesn't detach from his body.
Then it's a no.
So no.
You could probably do like.
Cut it off like a piece of bread.
I was gonna say he could do like a lust, like ultimate lance, right?
Maybe he has to just go
He only
later.
does 15.
Aw, but that's still
A lot of damage at range.
a lot for a bow.
He's gonna shoot the same guy again because he didn't kill him. Ooh, natural 20. That guy is well dead.
I just want it just blows out his back.
Pin him to the wall.
So he goes to fire once, and it looks like he's still getting like how it shoots down.
Yeah.
And the first one sort of goes through, hits the arm, blows off a huge chunk of it. The next one goes into center mass and hits and blows like a hole in his chest.
Oh, shit.
He just falls into the water. Gut spiller, torque.
I would love for his bottom half to turn into like a spider.
Damn it!
I was going to do that.
It did a horse thing, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
I was gonna do a spider. Damn.
My turn?
Yep, so this guy is wreathed in lightning and floating in the air.
Okay. I will rage
Okay.
and begin attack, I suppose. So,
You could charge through those guys and get towards the throne.
Yeah.
Or you can fight them on your way. What's your speed now? It's 10 faster, right?
35 feet.
So you move 10 feet faster when you're raging? That's so neat.
Well, no, all the time now.
All
Yeah,
the time?
All the time.
Yeah, it's
as long as
fast
you're not
moving.
wearing heavy armor. So you can get to here, and then you can spend another action to get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
Did I at
want
all
it.
discuss with Scott before we went in here, like what he wants us to do?
Ground him!
Gotcha. So he just wants me to get close to that guy and attack, right? So he said.
He says ground him.
Okay. What does that mean, guys? Ground.
Put him in the corner and don't let him watch TV.
Either put him on the ground or make sure that there is a path for electricity to pass through so that he is not insulated.
All right. I will run forward and use an action to get to the dais. But now that I am level 5, I actually have 3 attacks in my rage versus 2. So I now have 2 more attacks, correct?
Well,
One was movement and one was action.
yes,
But
but
you
you have
use-
to spend an action to attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so if you spend that action to attack, you get 3 attacks, but you don't have that action. So you get 0 attacks. Unless you only want to go part way and then like hit this guy on the way or throw something if you have something of range.
So like I need to attack there, then I get 2 more actions pretty much?
No.
Is that
So
what you mean?
if you spend an action, it takes an action to attack.
Yeah.
When Aaron attacks, he gets 1.
Yes.
When you attack while raging, you get 3. But you get none of those if you don't spend the action to do the attack.
Because you already spent what you would have spent to attack to move the second time.
Okay, so now I'm just okay. That's my turn then, I guess.
If
right?
you want to get there, yes, that's your turn.
All right.
Unless you want to like do something that wasn't an attack. So like if you wanted to like jump up and grab him maybe, or the crocodile, like try to wrestle them.
I mean, I do have lightning resistance, so I take half the damage or whatever it is. So I could try to run up and actually grab him and weigh him down.
Don't
That's
know.
you.
Say
He's-
ground him.
Yeah. But he was radiating light and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's like
I will.
lightning.
You definitely see lightning.
Okay.
What I will do is exactly what I think Spiller told me to do. In which case, I'll run up there and I'll run and try to grab him.
All right. So roll basically a regular attack.
Okay. Is there anything adding to it? I'm at 13.
Your regular add for a strength-based weapon.
8. So 13 plus 8
Okay.
is what I'm at now.
21.
All right. So you run up the steps.
Mhm.
You jump onto the top of the throne, and then you jump off
Oh, like it's in the third buckle.
and grab him as he's floating in the air.
Okay.
And you both fall into the water.
Gotcha.
You are getting shocked.
Yep.
Roll a Constitution save.
I'm at plus 5 on Constitution right now, so it's that plus 5.
Yep.
3 plus 5, 8.
Okay. What is your hit points?
44 right now,
Okay.
out of 49.
But you have resistance to lightning,
I have resistance to lightning.
so you take 11.
11 damage. Okay.
Does his rage have any effect of that too?
Bludgeoning and piercing.
Is the only one that affects?
It doesn't affect that.
Yeah. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing.
Seeing that happen, do I see like how far of an effect that has in the water? Does it do all the water? Does it do like 15 feet of the water?
It seems to do 15 feet
Okay.
of the water.
Now, the way he fell, was it close to anybody where they took damage as well?
No, he fell off onto this side, and there's no one else there.
Because you would have went up that and then jumped at him this way.
But he seems to be taking the
Damage as well?
the same damage you took.
Hey, that's cool.
So if you hadn't have been resistant to lightning, you would have taken half of your damage. So he took half of his hit points.
Nice.
I said
So he's
half.
bloodied.
Jesus. Okay.
Thane.
No one's taking any damage yet. Well, I guess you've taken some damage. Yeah, you have, obviously.
I have, but do what you want.
I want to aid, which I bolster allies' toughness resolve. I choose up to 3 creatures within range. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
What's the range?
30 feet.
30 feet.
So anyone around you. Anyone but
You
Torque.
can't pick Eric.
So pick 3 people. I mean, I would say Guspo is probably okay.
I mean, there's only 3 other people.
Well, then just do the 3 people.
Unless he can pick himself.
Yeah, I was wondering if I could pick myself.
What does it say?
It's 3
Boosters,
creatures.
allies,
With toughness and resolve.
choose up to 3 creatures within range.
Don't.
It
think
doesn't
so.
say self.
Normally it would say self,
Okay.
I think.
It does on all of mine.
So everyone else gets their maximum hit points raised by 5.
Yeah,
And their current
and current hit points.
Points raised by 5. For how long? The battle?
8 hours.
8 hours.
So I go up by 5.
Yep.
So
Temporarily.
That's pretty
So
cool.
right now you're at 48
And when they heal, they can go up to 48
for the next 8
for
hours.
the next 8 hours.
Yeah, but that did cost you a second level spell again.
What?
That did
second
cost
level
you a second level spell.
Yes.
Yep.
You also have a bonus.
You also have a movement if you want to move. Well, was that an action?
It was an action.
Okay, then you have a move if you want
Yes,
to.
I can't attack though, right? What should I can? Because I can attack twice, right?
Yes,
You have
but
to attack first.
yeah, the same thing with Eric.
Okay.
You spend an action to attack. Because you're so good at it, you get 2, but you still have to spend that action.
I've definitely abused that then before. Whenever I've been doing my stuff, I
Okay.
messed it up.
So do you want to move?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna go there next to Eric.
You can't go by me.
No,
Way
I
up
can't.
there.
I want to go.
Next to Getspeller?
Yes.
Okay.
Up here?
Yeah.
Okay, the king is going to try and ungrapple with you.
Okay.
So roll
For strength.
roll a strength saving throw.
All right, that's a 17 plus 6.
Alright, you hold on if you choose.
I do.
Okay. Then he can do nothing else. Vulcan. No, he takes damage.
He takes damage.
from
I,
being
do I
shocked.
take damage?
No. On your turn. You will.
I would like to wait my turn until this guy gets in range. The,
Crocodile?
yeah,
Right,
I'll
go towards Torque.
What's in range?
30 feet. And I'll move up here to the edge of the stairs.
Alor.
Well, I'm going to move up. There's enough room here to be able to go through, right?
Yep, you can scoot past him.
I don't think I have 35. Am I considered back here?
Yeah,
Is it like
so 5.
20, 25, 30, 35. Right there.
Okay.
All right. For my action, now 40-foot cube. He's there.
Yep.
Does 40 feet reach to over here?
Yep, it does.
All right.
It also hits Torque.
It will. If I put the line of the cube here, though.
Well, they're both on top of each other, like grappled. So
we're
they're in the same space.
What it says is you alter time around up to 6 creatures of your choice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
the same spell.
So you
So
can
I
choose
have-
not to do me.
So I want to target both of them
Okay.
and slow them.
Okay.
Each target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw or be affected by the spell for the duration.
So the shaman gets an 8,
That's a fail.
and this guy gets 19.
That's a pass. Okay. So it slows the
Crocodile.
crocodile over there, the alligator, or whatever.
Okay.
Dang it.
So he's
I wanted him to get closer.
He takes a -2 penalty on AC
Right.
and dexterity saving throws.
okay.
It can't use reactions
Yep.
on its turn. It can use either an action or a bonus action, but not both.
Okay.
Regardless of the creature's abilities or magic items, it can't make more than 1 melee or range attack during its turn.
And it has half speed.
Yes,
Okay,
the
I
speed is
remember.
half.
Yep.
If the creature attempts a spell cast of an action, roll d20. If it's 11 or higher, they have to finish the cast on the next turn by using an action on the next turn.
Okay.
So, and then, so I did my move, I did my action. The other thing I'm going to do then is turn into a crocodile.
Croc time!
I'm gonna turn into what he is.
It's mono a mono, croc v croc.
Yeah, he's a crocodile, right? That's what he is. He's the same thing as this.
He's an alligator.
Yeah, a crocodile.
Don't confuse us.
I don't know which one to hit.
Well,
I just killed.
There is now a crocodile within 30 feet.
Witch bolt. Cast at 3rd level. 3d12 damage.
Aaron, can you put like an X on your head so I know which one's which?
An X. My cloak's flying above me.
Oh, that thing, yes. When will that do something?
Shit. I'm not gonna put him in danger.
This.
10
10 turns.
Like 100 turns. Casting time is 10 minutes.
There's like 6 rounds in a minute.
Yeah. It's like I just be.
Alright, Thane, you got some clubs coming to your face. One is a 19 to hit. The other is more than that. So you take 12 points of damage from 2 club attacks. Gut Spiller, missed. Crocodile, they're flanking you. So I think one is gonna hit with a 22 versus AC.
That hits.
The other one is a 18.
That hits.
You take 7, 10 points of
7.
bludgeoning.
10 total or 17?
10 total. But they also get multiple attacks. Alright, so Thane, you're also going to get some possible bites. 17 AC.
It hits.
Yeah.
Okay, and the other one hits.
Okay.
So you take 12 points of piercing damage. Gut Spiller gets hit by the bite. Takes 5. Crocodile misses. And 18 versus AC. It's gonna
18
hit.
hits me.
So 7 points of piercing from a bite. Shaman.
I want to go over and fight a crocodile.
Oh, he's coming. Right now. Croc be croc.
He's coming.
Alright, so it's bite. Isn't very good. But I rolled a 17. So that's gonna hit.
Mm-hmm. Turn the crocodile immediately too.
And okay. There's more damage.
What?
And if I do.
I'm almost dead.
Oh, are you?
10 points of piercing.
That's it.
And that was a bite, and it also gets claws.
Alright, well, the 10 points sends me back into Elor form.
Okay.
Switch it out.
Did you add the 5, Aaron?
18 versus AC.
That's even. So yeah.
No, it only gets the bite. It only gets the bite in its croc form. It doesn't get the claws. So that's it. He's done.
Alright, well, I'm here.
Wait, did he move?
Yeah, he moved.
Can only do one.
No, his
No,
speed
his
is
speed
half.
is half.
He can do
Okay.
one action or one bonus action, but he can't do both.
Yeah, he was close enough. Gut Spiller. Okay. Gut Spiller. I guess shift back 1 and shoot the bow. See if you can shoot it. He does. And he hits. And he
He's
gets
got
another attack.
He's got a line of guys.
Yeah.
Thane, duck!
Get down!
Get down.
Torque.
Run.
Okay.
You hold on. You
I'm-
take 11 points of damage.
Can you do more damage to him or anything?
Ground him harder.
Can you like choke him or something while he's got him in there?
So as long as he doesn't break free on his next turn, he will die.
If I take another 11 points of damage,
well, he,
and then another 11, then I'll die.
well, he will die on his next.
If
turn,
he doesn't
right?
save.
So you just gotta hold on to him.
Yeah,
Okay.
he will die first.
Alright, I will hold on.
All right. Thane,
I want
there's
to.
one in front of you.
Yeah.
Can't like do like jujitsu or anything? Give him an arm lock.
You can. It's not going to matter because he's going to be dead.
This don't feel like I'm doing something. I'm just like laying on him with my fat.
Well, no, like you're getting shot.
Yeah,
so,
I get you.
Yeah, so you're just holding on while
like-
you're getting fried.
Yeah, I'm like.
Yeah, it's like Thor holding open the thing.
The sun.
I'm gonna do a good old fashioned attack.
Okay.
Big sword.
Yep.
Get 2.
Yep.
17 plus
Hits.
Yeah.
6 and 5, 11 plus
Plus 4.
15.
Yep.
All right. You cut him in twain.
Don't even need a second attack.
No, but you can move and use it. This guy.
Yeah, I will do that.
All right, so you cut down this guy, and before that guy's even fallen, you rush forward and strike again.
6 plus
12.
12 total.
Did you increase your to hit
He did.
for your proficiency?
All right, 12 is a miss.
Yeah.
Well, should
Yeah.
change this number as well.
Oh, I didn't
Did
know
you-
that.
These should all increase, right?
Oh,
If it uses your proficiency bonus,
I didn't change anything.
Then those should all be 1 higher. Not the damage, but the
Okay.
attack.
Yeah.
yeah, these.
But that's still not enough.
Yeah.
Not
enough to kill
him.
Yeah, no. No, it's not.
Uh-oh.
All right. So the king, the electricity stops, and he is not moving.
You just
not
floating in the water.
Yep.
Well, he's got armor. And stuff.
The great sword is just lying at the bottom of the water.
Okay.
Don't pick it up. Standing in the water.
Vulcan.
If I attack anybody how I wanted to attack, I'm gonna probably kill Elor.
No appreciate it.
Kill Elor.
Well, he's got like 50 hit points. He's fine.
48.
Dude, 3d12 lightning damage.
That can't possibly kill him.
Well, it would be a lot. And he would never, ever forgive me.
I mean, max damage shouldn't kill me.
Hey man, I just took a lot of lightning damage. I'm okay.
What if I crit?
Hurt someone else.
So I will just do Eldritch Blast.
Okay. The one engaged.
Um,
That guy.
I'll do one to each.
Okay.
I can do two now.
Nice.
Hey, both of them on the same round.
Yeah.
Everyone got 2 attacks except me.
I get well, it's just this one thing.
Well, when you turn into a bear, you get 2, I'm sure.
I guess, yeah, if I do that instance of something.
So Eldritch Blast on this guy,
Okay.
and that is a 19.
Hits.
Attacking this guy, and that is a 14.
You do them with both hands same time.
Hits.
Yeah. Or I can.
I was thinking of just like
10. 2 on this guy, and 6 on this guy.
All right. Elor.
Alright. Elor, after getting turned back into a human or elf again,
Yep.
I'm gonna condense down and bust out and do a thunder wave. It's
Oh.
15 feet in every direction, so it's right here. So
Oh,
thing to
sweet.
save.
In
They
every
must.
direction?
It's a cube at 15 feet.
Okay.
15-foot cube originating from me.
All right.
Constitution saving throw. Everyone in the area must do so. Those 3
All right, let's do the croc. 18.
succeeds.
The guy next to you, that's a lizard. 12.
That fails.
Guy next to Thane, 8.
That fails. All right, so it is 3, 4, 5 thunder damage, and they're pushed away 10 feet from me. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage. So, 2 damage to the one guy, and then 5 to each other, and they get pushed 10 feet.
This guy failed.
Yeah, these both failed. He succeeded.
All right, so he's dead.
Okay, and then he gets pushed and takes damage.
So 10 feet?
He doesn't get pushed.
Oh,
He
okay.
succeeded, right?
Yeah.
He just takes 2 damage.
2 damage.
Succession.
Okay.
Him getting pushed, does that trigger opportunity attack?
No, force movement doesn't.
Damn, that'd be awesome. Like he's like, oh.
Yeah, it'd be great.
Like clothesline him as he goes
Yeah.
by.
If we had katanas, we could do that.
I'm gonna be back here.
Okay. Doesn't get a reaction
Actually, I'm gonna 1, 2,
because he's slowed.
4.
He tries, but
Right there.
you're gone before he jumps.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go there.
Okay.
And then that's actually before I move, Torque, I'll give you
Bomb.
13 health.
Bomb. Thank
Alright,
you, Aaron.
That guy
Touch?
tries to attack Thane
Or is it
and
something
misses.
else?
It's a range.
Has it? That's cool.
This guy is slowed, so goes 5,
Cream
10,
touch.
15. Is just out of reach.
That's good.
Torque.
Okay, so to all my knowledge, looking at this guy, he's
figure this
dead.
out.
Yep.
Okay, I get up out of the water. I'm pretty dazed, but I just got the healing. So, it's a skeleton in there, right?
On the throne.
And it hasn't moved.
Hasn't moved yet.
Okay, so I have 35. So 7. Can I get to an enemy?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Can I attack?
Yep.
I attack. So 12 plus 8, 20. That is 7 plus 7, 14 damage. I get another attack. And that one is 11 plus 8, which is 19.
Okay. You get another attack, right?
I'll do another attack after this. This was 8.
No. You have to hit.
Oh, okay. I just do all my hits at the same time?
Well, each attack uses a different d20 roll.
Okay. Alright, so I need to do another one. Okay. Because I did one attack, and then I gave you the damage, and then I was going to do another attack and give you the damage, another attack and give you the damage?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was going to do. So I had... The first one I hit you for how much?
I think it was 11.
It was 11 plus 8, so it was 19.
19, yeah.
And then the second one, I don't remember what I just rolled. I'm
It's
pretty
okay.
sure.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
So now the next one is the last one.
Yep.
See if I hit. That's a 19.
That hits.
And then the attack, another D8. 3 plus 7. So another 10.
Okay, you are just tearing at his flesh. Chunks are coming off. He is barely standing, but he still does. Bane, it's your turn.
Still does.
Okay, I'd like to move backwards.
Really?
You don't have to now.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You can attack that guy.
I will attack.
Alright,
Yeah.
attack him.
Yes.
17.
That hits.
17, okay. And then
3 and 1 is 4.
4, so 8.
Dead.
Okay.
Now you want to move and attack this guy?
Yes.
14 to attack plus
Plus 7.
7.
That hits.
Yep.
And then 9.
13.
Plus, yeah, 13. Alright.
Going shit, baby.
Yeah.
Good.
Alright, so yep, that time you cut the one guy in half, and then in that movement you take it up and down and split the crocodile's head in two.
This.
Ooh.
It's like this.
Is the king back there going? He tries to get my sword.
Not bad, boys, not bad.
That was good. I'm still a little fried.
Like
I might be a little toasty, like it smells a little, you know?
say like the one kid from My Hero.
Yeah.
I think that's the last of them.
It's a good battle.
It was a very good battle.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe. And don't forget, Patreon has next week's episode already available, so you can check out early access over there right now and see how this adventure continues.
In the intro of the next one, you should spit it out.